Thanks for joining us for the Member xCite presentation. The Member xCite presentation is informative, interesting to the audience, and showcases the strengths of the presenter as an entrepreneur and their area of expertise. It's not a sales pitch, it's a 10-minute educational and insightful exploration into what they do. And of course, it's exciting.
Today we have Mark Grant with an xCite on money saving, what you did not think was possible. I don't know about you, but you started to tear out your hair as your profits reduced and the business costs exploded. Well, Mark's intending to give you some hope and some tips on what you can do to save money in your business and also your personal life. For those who don't know Mark, have you ever come across a crossroad in your life, feeling as though you're about to walk off a cliff without a parachute? Well, Mark knows how you feel. 5 years ago, he left his corporate banking role of more than 20 years to venture into the world of the unknown, starting his own business. You may think that Mark needs to consult a psychiatrist to do this. Why would he leave an employer of over 20 years? Mark became self-conscious and could not continue to do what he was doing. He had a dream to give businesses, clubs and associations an advantage. Costless payment solution was born.
As Kel said, this is not going to be the be-all and end-all of the way that I think you can save money in both your business and personal lives. But these are just things that I've come across in both my very, very short business life and my very, very long banking and finance life. So the first one I come across is subscriptions. So when I'm talking about subscriptions is, do you have a list of subscriptions that you're subscribed for? So it may be a case where you may have subscribed to a piece of software 4 years ago. At the time, it's what you needed. It was the bee's knees, fulfilled your requirements for your business or personal life. Suddenly, life's got in the middle of everything, and you're starting to pay for this subscription that no longer suits any needs whatsoever. So if it was $30 per month, obviously that equates to $360 per annum. So $360 per annum, what would that mean to you? Well, that could actually be almost 3/4 of your car registration. It could be towards taking your important other away for a night on the town. It could be making a tax deductible gift to Destiny Rescue. So that is just something to give some serious thought to. So subscriptions, please review them, maybe make a list of them, and maybe rank them on their importance to you, your business, and perhaps your life. So I will have some time for some questions at the end of this too. So my next one is a very, very topical topic at the moment, loans, whether it be a home or investment loan. So coming from the background that I came from is most people these days, go through a mortgage broker. So if you have used a mortgage broker to obtain your current home loan and or your current investment loan, when did you last have contact with that broker? The reason being is that you have trusted that broker some time ago to give you the right pricing, fees and charges for your loan or loans. And as you know, life has changed a little in the last few years. So what's to say that the rate you're on now, that there is not a better deal that broker may have for you? At the end of the day, it's about what's best for you, not what's best for the broker. And I say this, I'm not trying to attack anyone in the broking space either, but it's very, very common that once a broker presents a deal to you for a loan, that you do a little bit of investigative work on that to ensure that that deal that the broker has given you, as an example from the NAB, well, why would the NAB deal be any better than what the ANZ can provide to you? So really get that spelled out in black and blue. Now, so in other words, if you haven't had contact with your broker in the last 12 months, I would suggest phoning him or her, making an appointment to see him or her, because as you know, rates are on the move. So you've got to ensure that things are under control for possible future rate rises. I'm not going to give you my opinion on those, but at the end of the day, your loan pricing is what's going to determine your future proofing your life and being able to live outside your home rather than inside your home if rates go astronomically high, as some predict. If by chance you obtained your loan or loans directly from your bank, you have not had contact with them in 12 months, ensure you make contact with them pronto, because more than likely you're on a higher rate than what's available right now. So seek some help from them. So I would like to now go to business insurance. So very, very topical issue. It's one of those ones where most people in business now that I strike have actually got a business broker that looks after their requirements. So once again, most brokers will actually revisit your insurance requirements on a 12-month basis. They will be proactive in doing so. But if it's a case where they haven't been proactive in doing so, well, please give them a little bit of a nudge, whether it be an email or a phone call. Because once again, if there's a case where there's a better policy at a cheaper cost, once again, what I'm finding with businesses I'm dealing with across Australia is that they're facing ever increasing upward pressure with expenses, diminishing returns back to them. So it's just about trying to get a little bit of that equilibrium back. Home and car insurance. So, well, what can we say about this? So once again, it's a case of shopping around. So in other words, when we're looking at purchasing our new car, we actually shop around, don't we? So we may use a broker to try and get a better price. So it's no different in the home and car insurance space either. Be careful of insurance companies wanting to have you pay monthly, because 9 times out of every 10 there is an additional surcharge for monthly payments as opposed to annually paying your premium. And sometimes there is a little bit of tax deductibility there as well. Once again, I say that with a disclosure that I'm not a tax agent nor an accountant in that space. I remember a trade association, and some trade associations or unions do have discounts available for home and or car insurance. So it's always worth a call, always worth a check to ensure whether there is a discount available to you. Lastly, do you review your policies? Have you had your home insurance, as an example, with Suncorp for the last 15 years? Because as you know, things do change, and no different with home and or car insurance. Now, this particular topic, very, very dear to my heart. This is the space that I deal with in. Payment solutions. So whether you're in a business club or association, ever since the dawn of time, if you needed any sort of solution to accept card payments into your business, you would walk that well-known path right down to your bank, whoever that should be. They have a captive market. What has actually happened in Australia that has enabled me to go into business is that our finance industry has become very deregulated. So it has now enabled people like myself to enter the marketplace and to provide solutions just like the banks, but with distinct advantages. So in saying that is, if you have an EFTPOS terminal, when did you last go to your bank to review that? Because I'll tell you from my previous life that if you don't go to them and ask for them to review and prove to you why they should have your business, they will continue to charge you what they are. So they have a captive market there. So I don't care how large your business is, what costs you're incurring in accepting card payments into your business, there is time for them to review the solutions they're providing to you. If they don't want to show you the time of day, or if you are too busy to do so, well, help is closer to you than you know. I am here to help you any way I can. That is pretty much what I would like to just mention to you today. As I say, it's a very, very brief, concise look at ways of reducing costs, because as you know, whoever you talk to out there, they're saying pessimism, they're saying a little bit of rhetoric around the economy. You know, it's hard to know what may happen if we have a change of government on Saturday. So it's a case of knowing that there are people here within our family to help you. Thank you, Kel. If there are any questions.
Love to, mate. If you want to just take off your presentation there so we can see everybody else's lovely faces. So if anybody wanted to push the little reaction button there, if you've got a little question, raise your hand there. I might actually start off with you, mate. So,
thanks, Kel.
Yes. Mate, so you've got so many wise advices on what, you know, how to save money. One of the ones that I know that you do within your business is through the FPOS side of things and everything for businesses. So just tell us a little bit about what sort of savings can be made in the FPOS sort of space.
Yeah, look, thanks, Kel. Very quick story. Had a restaurant in the Italian precinct in Melbourne. They've been in this particular Italian family for over 80 years. They already closed their doors as of 2 weeks ago. They were referred to me by their business coach. Why they were going to close their business is because of financial pressures. What I found out is that they had 2 FPOS terminals with the National Bank that they were paying $80,000 a year in bank fees to the NAB for that privilege. So I basically said to them, right, if I could save you $80,000 a year, what difference would that make to you and your business? The difference that made to them is they left their business open.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the power that I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. So anybody else got any questions? That's a great story, mate. And that's the thing is whether we just go along with the flow and just keep on doing the things that we always do without actually asking those questions, which you brought up very, very well in your presentation. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
Anybody?